Hey, welcome to North Korea. I'm reporting live from my vessel. Really? Unbelievable. So, many of you are probably wondering why I haven't put out videos, and it is strictly because of the fact of what happened yesterday with the new executive order and some clarifications that came out today from the new said executive order. On a post on a Michigan DNR Facebook page, I'll put a link down below to it, and I'll also have it up on the screen here next to me if you want to read it. But essentially, the use of fishing boats, like the one I am sitting in right here, is no longer allowed in the state of Michigan. The reasoning is that they claim that it requires services such as repair, fuel, parts, probably even Coast Guard Marine Services, Towboat USA, but yet people in sailboats that also require some of those same services are still allowed to go out and use their vessels. Now, I'm not saying we need to ban those people from using their boats. In fact, they should be allowed to use them, especially if everybody in a household, everybody that is in the same household is the only ones on that vessel. There is zero issue in my eyes with them using that vessel. Just like there was zero issue with anybody using their fishing boat as long as everybody was from the same household in it. Unfortunately, a very small percentage of us obviously couldn't handle a little bit of restriction, but still allowed to go out and fish. Now, I didn't want to post a fish report because I knew it would encourage people to come out and go fish. So I didn't do that. I've been holding back on even putting out videos. Unlike some other Michigan YouTubers that continue to put out videos of them fishing on hot bodies of water like Lake St. Clair and advertising, hey, I was on Lake St. Clair and caught 100 fish or whatever, which is fine. It's your right to do so. But I think doing a video like that's very misguided right now with what was going on. But they went ahead and did it anyways, which is fine. There was also several very well-known professional anglers here in the state of Michigan. Not going to name who they are, but they also went live on Facebook and in Instagram and promoted that phenomenal fishing was going on out here on Lake St. Clair. And that's fine. But that encourages a lot of people from out of state to come up here and visit our waters. And they may not be aware of the social distancing rules and regulations, even though they're national, or what's kind of being enforced here in Michigan. And I'll be honest, I've talked to a couple COs over the last week of when I was out fishing, and for the most part, everybody was following the rules. It just took a few days for everybody to kind of get in the groove with it, and it was fine. But that small percentage ruined it for the rest of us, and I don't know if the exaggeration is really like a knee-jerk reaction by the governor, saying that everybody wasn't complying, because quite honestly, 95% or more people that I see on Lake St. Clair were adhering to the 6-foot social distancing when we're talking to each other on the water, on the dock. We kept our distance from each other. There were several times I wanted to go help someone bring their boat in because they're struggling with the wind, and I knew I couldn't go help them, which is normally what I do, is help guys that are struggling, getting their boat in the dock, especially if they got kids on board, or they're not very good at docking their boats. I like to help those guys, maybe give them a couple tips, but I was not able to even assist them because of these rules and regulations. But I was fully capable of going out fishing on my own. I have a well-maintained vessel, and now I can't even use it, yet I'm paying registration that I had to go and do because the Secretary of State never sent out notices. In fact, I had my tags 3 weeks before the registration notice came on April 1st, and these tags expire March 31st. And normally the old Secretary of States, prior to the one we have now, sent them by February 1st to February 20th out. And this one is just absolutely trash. So that's another government official that we can definitely see leave the office this next election cycle. But I am extremely frustrated, like all of you guys. So the only thing I can say is write to your Michigan House and Senate representatives, and also your U.S. Senate and House representatives. She's overstepping. I seen this coming if people didn't just follow what was there. So I tried to not put out a fishing report and encourage people to go fishing on Lake St. Clair or even on the Detroit River, but this is just, it's frustrating, guys, and some of this blame has to be put on us fishermen, but most of this I feel is overstepping by the governor, just a little bit. So I guess I'm going to do a lot of cleaning and organizing on the boat. Can't really, there's nothing going on shorebound wise other than some walleye fishing in Detroit River, which is already busy. Now it's going to be even busier. St. Clair River is going to be really busy and already busier. So do I want to go and add to that scenario and possibly get that shut down? No, I'm not going to. So I guess, I've been holding back on, I've been working on some projects for Monster Bass or some upcoming boxes that are coming out. Had a good day finally on that project to get some footage, and I had more to go. And now I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish those projects. And it really, really sucks. So, like you guys, I am extremely pissed off and frustrated with our governor. We already had a very stressful situation, and now it's gotten worse. I'm like many of you that are on this channel. Our time in the water is literally one of only a few ways for us to really relieve stress and relax and get a break and respite from, everyday life and stress. So, yeah, my wife is going to hate me after the next 2 weeks because I can't go fish and I can't go on the road and work because all my customers are closed. So yeah, this really sucks. So I guess I will see you guys whenever I get around to doing our channel video for the channel. Maybe I'll do a live stream this weekend. We'll sit down, have a little kumbaya chat, rant and rave and bitch about the governor. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Tight lines, happy casting, and we'll see you in the next video.